some story time for you guys. Driving home, just went out to people. I thought of a story. Not really a story, more or less about my life. But the best way to describe what I'm about to tell you is basically how sad my life was. Up until last October, my life was pretty sad. Last October, my stepdad passed away, and my life kind of became mine. But up until that point, my life was not my own. I mean, yeah, at 18, I had the ability to walk right out the door. The thing is, there was nothing out that door that was going to help me, and I couldn't build without something to start off with. I personally couldn't build off of nothing. A lot of people can, and those people are incredible people, strong, powerful people. But I'm not. I might be strong now, but I was never strong. I was really weak. But what's it called? It really hit me the other day that the social environment I grew up in was not a good one, because it wasn't a social environment. The other day, one of my coworkers, he really hit me with a thing that, I mean, I already knew for a while was the cause of why I act the way I do and how I am sometimes. But it's genuinely come up now that, I mean, not that I'm not supposed to act this way, but it's not good for a person my age to act the way I do. And it's all because of the social environment I grew up in, which was none. Jesus Christ. Okay there, buddy. So that you get past so you can go in other people's lanes and not mine. Damn, bro. Sorry, I just about got fucking ran off the road by a big-ass truck. That would spook me a little bit. That's why it's always good to pay attention to everything going on the road around you. Shit. So as I was saying, I didn't grow up in a social environment. What I grew up in was negativity, sadness, and depression, really. I know it sounds dumb, but like, I've spent the last 15 years locked up in my own bedroom, pretty much, playing video games. And I mean, video game life ain't bad. I loved making YouTube videos. I loved streaming. I loved all of that. But it was not the social environment I needed to be in. And that's something I realized not too long ago. But it's really coming to fruition, I believe is the word for it. Like, fruition, maybe, I don't know. If you understand what I'm saying, you understand what I'm saying. If not, shit, sorry. But basically, I was deprived of the ability to grow up, really. Jesus Christ, this guy cannot drive. He just about went right into a car, bro. It's not good, man. Sorry, this guy genuinely cannot drive. And it worries me for not my sake, but other people's sake. But basically, you know, most people grow up with friends, physical friends they can interact with, see, hang out with every other day, that kind of stuff. I didn't have that. I had to grow up alone. I grew up alone. I didn't have that social environment. I didn't have friends. I didn't have anybody I grew up with. I was all alone. And so, YouTube at the time was my only friend. And it's kind of funny to say, or kind of weird to say, but YouTube was my only friend. And by that I mean, a lot of my, I guess the best way to say it is, social cues came from the people that I watched. And those were people that grew up in proper social environments, but I didn't. I guess through YouTube videos I couldn't really pick up enough to really allow me to, what's the word I'm looking for? Allow me to grow. I think that's what I'm trying to think of. It didn't allow me to grow. And so, that a lot of YouTube videos back in, 2010, 2012, 2014, and 15 were all very exaggerated. And so, at the time, everything for me became exaggerated. And still, this past year that I've spent growing, I still have so much more to learn, so much more to get better at, and I need to grow, because I'm let's see, I'm nearing 23 years old, and so there's a lot that I need to grow on very quickly. And it was unfair of me to have to grow up the way I did, but that's how my life was. How it continued to be for the longest time. So my ability to talk with people is not great, but eventually, I'm gonna become the man that I need to be. But for the time being, I'm growing every day. I'm getting better every day. Slowly but surely, and there's no doubt about it in my mind, that soon in the coming years, I'll be where I'm supposed to be. Where that is, I don't know. Nobody knows the path that they're supposed to take, or where they're supposed to go, or the things that they're supposed to do. Not entirely. The things that they're supposed to do, people know to an extent, as do I. Just from the way life feels, I've got a pretty good idea of the direction I'm heading and where I need to go. I'm not sure how long it'll take me to get there, but eventually I will make it there, and my life will be what it was supposed to be a long time ago. Yeah, I know that was really deep and really sad, but to those who listened and to those who watched, thank you. Maybe you understand a little bit more about me now.